Hey there, Gator Nation. I'm Gator Dave.
And I'm Swamp Bobby.
And we're here with Gator Bait, episode 3. Well, Gator Nation, I know that this week's been tough for all of us. We went to Miami, and we didn't do so good. The loss in Miami has been pretty difficult for me, but Swamp Bobby here has been taking it especially bad. For the 3 days after the game, we had him on suicide watch.
But it's okay, folks. Doctor upped my dosage, and now I'm right as rain.
We didn't do so well last week. We lost, and it's been hurting me. It has been deep inside my breast, like a burning sadness. The Gators lost, and it was heartbreaking, and it hurt, and it was painful. It was devastating. I sat here at my house, watching the game. I just wanted to cry. It just hurts me on the inside, and on the outside. I got hives. Folks, I think it's important for us to talk about why we lost the game in Miami. And the reason for that is turnovers. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sometimes turnovers are good. Like those little breakfast pastries, the apple-filled ones.
Let me tell you what, they make my tummy box feel all full inside.
We're here to talk about football turnovers, and those are bad. They're the main reason we lost. The Gators got too many. They got like 5 of them. In football, when you get a turnover, it's when your team does something stupid and they drop the ball like a bunch of dummy heads, or sometimes they just hand the ball over to the other team like a present.
And you know what? Gators shouldn't be giving any team present, unless it's, the present of us beating them like we should have done to Miami on Saturday.
Now the thing is, we got a whole bunch more yards than Miami did during the game, but about every time we were about to get in the touchdown zone, we just up and handed them the ball. We were like, you know what, Miami? Here you go. You're so genteel and friendly down here, we might as well just let you have it.
Jeff Driscoll, I want you to do me a favor next time we play any kind of game, whether it's home, whether it's away, whether it's on the planet Mars. You ain't just hold on the ball. Stop just giving it away all willy-nilly. The ball is your friend, and you use that friend to go to another friend, not to your enemies. Because all the other teams that you play this year,
they're not Gators.
Yeah. Think of it as, they are terrible people coming to steal your baby.
The baby which you're throwing.
Yeah. Now, Gator Dave, speaking of holding balls, I heard we had some pretty terrible feedback on our YouTube comments section.
Yeah, folks, people weren't very nice to us on the internet. They apparently just don't like the Gators.
Well, who doesn't like the Gators?
Jerks. Alright, you see this here, YouTube? The first comment on our last video, it calls us inbred homos. And I want to clarify something. We're not homos. I do not find Swamp Bobby attractive.
Gator Dave is not my cup of tea. Not at all.
Alright, issue solved.
Done.
Done.
And you know what? Sexual orientation doesn't matter.
Inbred homosexuals can like football too?
Yeah. All that matters is points and yards and love for Gator football.
Maybe your mama should have taught you better.
Yeah. For real.
Hey, Swamp Bobby.
Yeah, Gator Dave?
I don't know if you realize it, but I've had to go through a number of difficult changes this past week.
I do remember that, yes.
Bobby, you remember the conversation we had on the last episode about how I like to get up in the morning and eat food?
I do.
Well, I've been going through a major crisis of faith in the last week because I don't feel I can trust my Wheaties no more.
Yeah, they gave you false omens.
My Wheaties told me we were going to win the Miami game, and we didn't. I feel betrayed. They have lied to me one too many times, and it has struck me down to the emotional creamy center of my being. I can't hold it against the Gators for losing, but when my cereal tells me lies, there's nothing you can do. So after suffering such emotional distress, I've decided I can no longer even eat cereal.
What are you going to eat in the morning now?
I've decided to subsist entirely on frozen waffles and cold pizza.
That sounds like a real good breakfast.
I know, waffles never lied to no one.
And pizza never made a promise it couldn't keep, folks.
That's right. We're going to have a breakfast of honesty around here.
Well, folks, this has been another touching episode of
Gator Bait.
Now remember, folks, we are all strong for old Florida.
Down where the old Gators play.
In all kinds of weather.
We'll all stick together.
Unless it's really hot outside, folks. This here's Gator Dave.
And this is my pal Swamp Bobby.
And we'll see you down at the swamp.